Okay, today we are going to break down our user stories into tasks. The first story is the view doctor's list. Okay.
And for that, we have to create the home page, which is the login page.
Yeah, from the paper prototype.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to do that?
So first one is create the login page. I can do that.
Okay. Hello.
And for that, how many hours do I need? 2 hours. Or should I take more? Like sometimes, like he said last time, it was like 16 hours or 15 hours. I don't really need that much time for that. Create login page. 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then create patient class.
Patient class. Yeah, we have to create all the classes, right?
First, you have to create the class diagram, and from the class diagram, we have to define all the attributes, methods, and from that point, we have to create the patient class.
Yeah, create a patient class. And
I can do that.
Patient class, I can do that too. You want to do that?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I can do that, and it will take me 4 hours.
Yeah.
I guess, because it's
you have to do a lot of
yeah. Doctor class. We have to create doctor class too. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. It's the same way we have to do it's coming from the class diagram. We have to clear the class diagram, doctor class diagram, define all the attributes, and then define the methods and then do it. Which should take 4 hours. Yeah.
4 hours. Okay.
And then create receptionist. I would say, yeah, I can do that too, or you can do it. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Receptionist.
It's the same way. Yeah, 4 hours. It's the same way it's coming from our class diagram.
Yeah, I can do the nurse class. 4
do we really need nurse class?
Because nurse usually supposed to create the patient class,
right?
Patient object. So if what teacher said last time, we don't need to create them in the database, but we need the classes
for the test, for the dummy object, right? We have to create the dummy object just to test. Okay, so since we don't need to have it in the database, we can maybe like 2 hours should be fine, I guess. Nurse, create the nurse object.
Okay, but yeah, the attributes we need to define.
Right, and then
create database for the patient. Okay.
That's gonna take a long time since we have to do a database schema. We have to figure out. It's gonna take a lot of time.
All the attributes and data types, everything.
So in total, I would say 8 to 10 hours.
Okay.
I know it might not take that long.
The whole database or the patient table? What?
Oh, just you're talking about the patient table? Only
I don't know what it means.
Create database for patient. Well, I think it has to be only table, patient table, not database. Yeah, because we are gonna have one database and then we're gonna have different tables on that. So patient table, 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. Yeah. Write SQL to add patient to database. Yeah.
Which is gonna be a SQL. You mean the inserting the patient, deleting the patient, updating, modifying the patient. Okay, I can do that.
Store procedures,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
4 hours? Just put it 4 hours.
4 hours. And we need to write some queries, right?
Yeah.
SQL query to the DB for patient info, like display, select command,
which is pretty much getting the information from database.
Okay, this is the store procedure.
Right.
Okay, 2 hours probably.
Yeah,
if all the fields are defined.
Yeah. Create registration form. That might take a long time. I can do it, and that would take almost 4 to 5 hours, I would say.
Yeah.
Because doing the validation and like everything. Yeah.
And okay, right. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can do that. You did not install the SQL server?
Not yet. I'll do it.
Do it, yeah. That patient to database. I can do that. As long as I have database, I can do it. Create database for the patient.
And create registration form. Okay, we did that. And then create view list of doctor's page.
List of doctor's page, that UI design.
Yeah. So for that, if we have a doctor's table already created, We just have to pull the data from that table.
Yeah, yeah, that's the select command
Yeah,
only.
2 hours
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
I
2
can do it.
hours. Yeah.
And then
Database for the doctor. Now it comes the table. It
create
means really.
create a table for the doctor,
Mhm.
which should be created by the admin.
What teacher said? Do we need to create those table in the database?
I think he just said to stick with patient thingy.
Yeah. But for the
But
schedule.
for the schedule, we have to create a doctor's table.
Hmm.
Maybe we can just put it for now, and then tomorrow when
Teacher
professor,
create.
yeah,
Okay.
we can show it to him or ask
This
him.
one. Okay.
Write SQL to add doctors to database.
Mhm. We have to ask him, right?
Right, it's all about doctor. And then
Doctor's info.
doctor's info.
Without those steps, you can't do the view the doctor's info, right?
Right. So for doctor schedule.
Schedule form. We need to code.
So we have to
I
create
can do
some.
that.
Sure.
It will take around 5 or 6 hours.
Sure. Okay. And
Database for doctor schedule. I can do that too. And so schedule 4 hours. Write in tune is equal to query. For what? The database for the doctor action.
maybe I can do that. It will take almost like 4 hours. Keep it 4 hours. That's fine.
Appointment page. We need to create the UI for the appointment page.
Right.
We can do that. And it will take 3 hours.
Maybe you want to give some task to Kitsuri since he's not here. Just maybe can we do that?
Yeah.
Because he's a developer too.
Yeah. Tomorrow probably he will come.
Yeah.
And
code doctor schedule.
Doctor schedule form. I can do that.
Okay. Create a database for the appointment. Well, you mean create the table, right?
Yeah.
Create the table for appointment. That might take. I can do it.
That appointment table here. The part is tricky because
he has to define the start time.
Yeah, start time.
Because first of all,
time conflict.
Exactly.
Time conflict, and there cannot be any overlapping.
Right.
I know how to do
it. You need 2 developers for that, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do it too.
You can do it. Okay, we will distribute one.
And that you want to give it like 6, 7 hours, 8 hours?
Yeah.
That should take a long time to testing and all this stuff.
Yeah.
What about what is the next one?
We can do SQL query to the database for the online appointment.
Which is pretty much the same thing, just make it to online. So as long as this is created,
we need to make a create a store procedure,
right?
And inside the store procedure, we need to create the time conflict functionality.
Yeah.
And then after business logic, the C# page, we can write some code there.
Right.
So altogether, it will take around 8 and 2 hours.
Okay.
Appointment form.
View and appointment form. Well, if these 2 are created, that shouldn't take long time. Maybe 2 hours. I can do it.
Appointment database. Yeah, these are similar. Appointment database and
create appointment page, right? Okay.
Okay, probably these are the
tasks that we've broken down from the stories.
Yeah, and estimated hours.
Yeah.
Oh, you can make a table for that. Okay.